What's up, tech heads, and welcome back to the Heath Bar Network. Let the model load in. There we go, much better. Anyways, hope you guys are having a good Wednesday, my dudes. So today we're still digging through the story of Zenless Zone Zero, or rather the first chapter. And I'll admit, on my personal run, I've almost completed it. I've just finished the first epilogue, first of two epilogues for chapter 1. So we're gonna dig into it here with, of course, Wise and Bell. Okay, why do I have a flag on this?
I'm at your disposal.
Hi, Lycon. Okay, who's being flagged? You.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
Opportunistic. Hunter's Gate stays core passive. Hunter instinct increased. Okay.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Wait, who else needs... Oh, Ambi, of course. Right? Huh? Oh. Nice. Okay, then.
Ready for combat.
And then probably base. Yep. Ambi, rapid charge mode. Fourth hit and Ambi's basic... Her energy can jump. Ooh. Okay. That's cool.
Ready for combat.
Wait. Hold on. Day of Brilliant Wishes. Oh, that was the New Year's event. I remember that. Okay. 18, how do we do? Not bad. I think that caps out. That actually capped out. Okay. Yeah, let's do you with custom retro melody comedy and tragedy. Opening up the doors. Yeah, you right. Okay, need to do a quick change in the settings here, just to quickly disable that. Hey, Belle, what's up? Got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. He said he's going to be around 6th Street lately for work and wants to meet. Is it about our request? Yeah, we asked him to help us scope out commissions in the Outer Ring so we could track down Perlman. Maybe he found something. Got time to meet him now, Wise? Let's do it. Good thing the store is pretty empty right now. I'll close up and ask him to swing by. Not long after Shepard walks into the store.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, things would be even better if you could get us the business we need.
Oh, dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
Seems you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the Outer Ring. Although there have always been quite a few Outer Ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now. Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the Outer Ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
Yep.
It seems you know us all too well, Shepard.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Don't worry, I don't need to know the details. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the Outer Ring biker gangs.
Biker gangs?
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Thanks. We'll think about it. See ya.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it definitely won't make finding Perlman any easier.
We have no other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Perlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Ferry hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Wise, don't you think this whole thing is strange?
I get what you're saying. The Outer Ring's huge. For one person to survive there, it would be impossible to stay completely off the grid.
Exactly. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir.
Beep,
Public security's looking for it. You'd think there'd be all kinds of intel.
Of
How
course.
does a living,
You're gonna
breathing
stop in
person
and hit
disappear
that
into
on the
thin
way.
air?
Days earlier, not long after the airship hijacking incident, somewhere in the Outer Ring's old oil field district.
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right. Any other challengers?
Yeah, well, I played the fifth.
Anyone else?
Hey!
Big Daddy, we got
Sup?
the Spark Stone.
It's nice for
Now
you to
can't say it's
drop
not the right
in
time
for a
us to
moment
join the Torrid
for the
Inferno.
stream.
We, the sons of Caledon,
Yes.
are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the
Technically, I
iron's hot
started with the chat,
and
but
seize the
over it.
Overlord's
Yes,
throne.
but still.
It's strike while the iron's
Yeah.
hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my
Windows
opinion
is
hasn't
hot and
changed.
shiny.
Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff
You're
should
fine.
be left
I
to
just
the
walked away.
young'uns. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport
Sam?
business.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there!
Oh, it's an airship. This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to
Caesar, there's
mute
a
the
live
mic
one
real
over
quick.
here. Such a serious accident. This guy's
Let's
lucky
give
to
it a
be alive.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
But it
It's
is,
not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city.
what would we need
He's
that
on the
for?
public security's most wanted list. So much
Yes.
money!
Case.
Enough to drink nitro
Not
fuel like
exactly.
water for the next 30 years! Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure
Okay.
is generous.
Should be fair.
And short stacks awake.
No!
Huh?
Don't hand me over to
Short
public
stack.
security!
Who's short
Perlman, a character in the game. He is short for his character.
I have evidence of their
okay.
crimes.
Short and stumpy.
Evidence.
And he's out again.
To be
Your
honest,
phone?
I'm starting to
It
doubt
just
if Perlman
vibrated,
is
man.
even
Look
still
at it.
alive.
See
We
what
can
it was.
still rely on hand for the sacrifice investigation.
What was
The
it? Was it
Cunningham's lawsuit won't
Cyborg?
be on
Yeah,
hold
can I
like
please
this
answer?
forever,
That's
will it?
Cyborg. Thank you.
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy. Should I connect the call for you?
Speak of the devil. Fairy, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home!
I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
Billy, that's one way to get the manager's attention.
Which
Sorry, I was dealing with some customers. Didn't check my phone.
Yeah.
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I prefer to do it face to face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, that's not far away. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
What is Billy talking about? The Cunninghairs usually park their car in our parking lot, don't they? But since you said so, why
There, I
we should
answered
go meet
side
him.
work. I told them that we're set up and we have plans to get food and we have money like set for that.
Well, that's good that you're gonna go get some food. Food's important. Do I need to
In
mute
fact,
my
that I was
desktop for
talking about-
this?
No, I was talking to Austin and you
Oh.
just like, hello. You're okay.
Oh, I'm
you're
sorry.
fine.
I didn't know you were talking to someone over there.
It's okay. That's why I'm talking lower. Why would I be talking low if I was talking to you?
Hmm.
No, you're okay. No, we're
Alright,
just setting
let's
up
go
a
meet
plan
Mr.
for.
Billy over here.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, gotta say hi to
Excuse
the
me.
Howl Pup.
You know what I find funny
What's up?
is that if we get not you.
Oh,
So if we get beefaroni cans, you know how like they come cold anyway and people like to warm it up in the microwave?
Yeah.
Well, considering we're just eating canned beefaroni, it's hot outside. Technically, it's already warm the minute we eat it. So technically, it just saves us from that.
That's what I did in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I was
manager,
buying
that was quick.
the hot pockets from the store.
Really?
And I was walking around
Did you
with,
get rich?
face
Not
down,
only a
my
new
backpack.
truck, but also a new look for $1 million? Manager, that's impossible. I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but basically, the truck and the Bangbu both belong to an outer ring biker gang called the Sons of Caledon. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them. I didn't know you've spent time in the Outer Ring. Yeah. Actually, I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that eventually brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caledon have intel on Pearlman. Oh? What kind of intel do they have specifically? I asked, but that's info they don't give up easily. Manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Phaethon face to face. You mean they're looking for a proxy? They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess. Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling. Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their Bangbu and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
just the stroke of luck we needed. Wait, what's going on? Oh, yeah. Derp. Firm. Get those. Uh-huh. Bap, bap. Daily Fortune. Primer. Oh, yeah. Alright then. Let's go talk to Belle. See what she has to say about it. Oh, how convenient. She's outside the store.
Wise, you're back. What did Billy want to talk about?
You tell Belle what just happened.
The Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Perlman, but they want to talk business face to face. Wise, what do you think?
Since they probably need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Perlman are quite high.
Right, but they want you to go to the Outer Ring in person. There are too many unknowns.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must get along well.
All right, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Bathan. Wise, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
Contacted Billy and told him about our decision. Wise, are you all set for the adventure? Let's fucking go. Quick as ever. It looks like we're just waiting on Billy now. Soon the day of the departure arrives. You're heading to the Outer Ring with Billy today, Wise. Have a safe journey. You should go meet Billy at the usual spot. While there aren't many smart devices we can utilize outside the city, Fairy and I will keep an eye on you both. Or at least try to. There you are, Manager. Let's hit the road. Outer Ring, here I come. Chapter 4, Tour d'Inferno. Not long later, on the highway of the Outer Ring.
Whoa, it stretches on forever. What do you think, Manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here. But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around. There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there? That machinery. Is it an oil pump? Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Eh? Wait! What's up with that truck? Oh man, we're gonna crash! Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
What is it with the cutting hair always falling into a hollow?
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me. Please spare me.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work. I hope that in the future, you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't.
I don't like how creepy he fucking looks. Like, you can tell just by that look there's something evil about him.
The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Manager! Are you alright? My head. Billy, your arm is way too hard. Oh, I'm so sorry! I turned too fast and you slammed into me! That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled! But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move? Just before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal to Belle. She'll find a way to help us from the outside. That's great! It's a relief to hear that. Right. Manager, both of you have a special condition that means you can't be in the hollow for too long, right? Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
There we
Billy,
go.
That's how we escape from the Hollow. There must
Seems
be a
easy
carrot in the
enough.
Sons of Caledon's bamboo. Plus, the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! Alright, let's get to work installing the data piles!
Alright, Billy running solo. It's been a while since we've worked with old Buckshot Billy.
Let's go, manager! I've got the data piles.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereals. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle them.
Hang on!
There we go, that's one.
Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location. More ethereals. And they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover. It's my turn!
Hang on!
Nice. Come on.
Alright, just one data pile left.
Let's move! Watch your back! Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good, I can manage.
Okay, gonna save the ultimate. There we go.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, it's a big guy!
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager! You're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Billy stuck the landing, but party time!
Big sis!
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Well, that's one way to make an entrance.
Gone a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, perfect block trigger when an enemy attacks just after you activate EX special attack parry counter, or perform a shield strike to trigger interrupt. This will block the incoming attack, then shield pressing dip. Okay, more on the fly.
All right, boys. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
Will 10 rounds be enough?
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
There we go.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough stuff?
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough materials? So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young girl. She was all panicked and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel she gave about you was flawless. And she even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so
Clever
this is a
girl,
legendary
Belle.
proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
And there goes the ether corruption starting to set in.
Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here!
Well, that's one way to make a fucking entrance. Time passed after he lost consciousness. In Blazewood,
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth enough.
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ashes and smithereens!
hey, look who's awake.
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now!
Poor Lucy.
Why? How are you feeling?
I almost feel bad for her.
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes.
Well, that's one way to welcome your guests. I like it.
Nathan! Would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident. Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but question.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you. As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
Wait, you mean you have Perlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Ugh, easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour d'Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Perlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Besides, in my personal opinion, they saved his ass, or I guess in this case, my ass, so of course I'm going to help him out.
Belle is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
So you need a proxy for this Tour de Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
I never knew you held such dangerous races here in the Outer Ring.
Proxy, holding the Tour d'Inferno isn't just for the thrill of it. It's also a way to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources in the form of a race. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field. Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes Overlord of the Old Oil Field Motor League.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
I see. Lofty aspirations.
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the sons of Caledon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said, the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
Fuck. They gotta be good.
Are they going to be okay?
It's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing. Yeah,
it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
Okay, it's getting late, Proxy. Why don't we camp out here tonight? Gas station here is closed but totally safe here. It's not far from the town. About Pearlman. Oh, you mean that fugitive, right? Like Caesar said. His airship crashed in the Outer Ring and we found him. We're about to hand him over to Pub Sec for a reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like, someone else is behind all this and I've got proof. So we kept him. As we suspected, Perlman knows something. Oh, your expression tells me what he said must be important to you. Good to know. Relax, we only know he's with us, and we've stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. What about Caesar and Lucy? Well, they're going to be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. Don't worry about it, they usually duke it out far away so they don't disrupt your sleep. Not what I'm saying at all. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than Seal Tusk's engine needs gas. Alright, let's save the chit-chat for tomorrow and catch some Z's today. You must be beat. Young guns need to get sleep to grow up healthy. You look like you're 17, Piper. How old are you to be talking like that? After a long day, we took the Sons of Claydon's generous offer and stayed overnight in Blazewood. Then, the next morning... That must be Steel Tusk. Hey, there's a couple cargo crates lying around. Heard about sleeping somewhere new, and now it's morning already. My eyes feel much better after a good night's sleep. I wonder if Bella's awake. I'll talk to her about how to set up our proxy business here in the Outer Ring. But before I talk to Billy, I'm going to make a quick jog up here and around the corner. Pop that missing cargo truck. Then to down here, behind here to pop that one. Because frankly, we could use the polychrome. Okay, Billy, what's up?
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Billy, where's Belle? I haven't seen her.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're going to move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
That's actually a good idea. Have a mobile HDD.
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
Did she mean to say like a fish in water? 'Cause you don't want to be walking on thin ice.
She probably meant like a fish to water.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Well, this ought to get interesting. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. See, there's two more around here. I think there's one up here, maybe? Nope. I know that there's 3 up top and then 1 down in the actual miniature city. Wait, nope, there's a 3rd one. And then, okay, Leverboo, do your stuff. Thank you. And there's number 4 on the way to the mayor.
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar, who is this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I notice a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently, and with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
Sunflint?
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Huh. That design looks like a upside down person.
This pattern looks like an upside down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the Hollow.
There's gotta be a story behind the pattern.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup. Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves. But, luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So, the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake, I'm guessing?
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
Fascinating little cube.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face and the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
That's a great story. No wonder it's widely told.
Uh-huh. Kids in the old oil field grew up hearing that story. I used to play games pretending to be the first overlord in the Tour d'Inferno. Of course, the first overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish. But for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Fascinating. Looks like we lost track of time chatting about Tour d'Inferno. Definitely an interesting topic. Glad you think so. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment. Proxy, why don't you head back to the gas station to meet Lucy and the others? Okay. Okay, lever boop. There's Miss Lucy.
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
We saw the Sunflints in Blazewood and heard about the legend of the Tour d'Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord. If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
Lucy, you're not a fan of this legend?
It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. We should look at things realistically, don't you think? I mean, the Tour d'Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles. Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Tour d'Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
Speaking of which, Caesar called you Montefiore.
Speaking of which, yesterday Caesar called you Montefiore. Lucy, are you related to the prestigious new Eridu Montefiore family?
Prestigious? You're being a bit too generous to new money, aren't you? But yeah, we're family.
So you're from the city. What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business. Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice. That's what they say, but to survive, you can't forget about profits and business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
It's good to have you helping with the preparations for the Tour d'Inferno.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her. Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night. No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Tour d'Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the outer ring is affecting your ability to perform in the hollows. So for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to gather data. Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour d'Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
At that same moment...
Wise, I'm back.
Good job, Belle. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the outer ring, but it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Let's warm up.
Let's warm up for the Tour d'Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Wise. If you're ready, let's get going.
Oh, this shit's gonna be fun. I know it. Now, I've got 2 things to do in the hollow. Collect hollow data and buying vehicle parts. Caesar and crew said it doesn't matter which one we tackle first, so I'll just leave the call to you, Wise. Let's get moving when you're all set. If you're curious about the commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Bernice, Lighter, and Piper. Let's go. Okay. They both need done. So let's start with an unexpected challenge. With trolleys of Lighter, Caesar, Lucy, and Red Mochas. Cute little guy. Deploy the troops! Eos just looking like a badass on Caesar's
The Sons of
motorbike.
Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
Of course, this isn't going to be easy. Not long after, somewhere inside the hollow.
Hey, hey! Wise and everyone from the Sons of Caledon, can you hear me? Our mission is to collect hollow data. Wise, you know what to do, right?
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ethereals chase you around.
Can I ask a question? Lighter always calls Billy brother. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses. But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all 'cause you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself. I even had to find other tasks for him to do. Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Alright, let's party. First data pile.
You have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
It's just up ahead.
Shadow box much there, Lighter? I'm literally just holding the left click here and he's just going ham. Batter up.
Gotcha now.
There we go.
Activation complete.
That's one.
Next installation location has been marked.
Get the cargo trucks.
It's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Data pile 2 initializing.
There it is.
Activation complete.
We just need to install one more, and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out. More ethereals incoming.
Heads up.
Relax.
Good work, Glider.
Track down.
Gotcha now.
Let those charge. Because
Victory's
I'm
mine.
not holding back on the
Only
next
champions
fight.
make history.
Come on. Bingo.
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Hollow Raiders.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Belle.
Data pile we set up here is gone. There was a biosignal here not long ago, and the signs on the ground show that the data pile was ripped out by force. Looks like someone stole it. They couldn't have gotten too far with that data pile, so let's look around for some clues. Seriously, I have to do it in order. Okay, game. Here's where we came from. The clutter on the ground hasn't changed. The culprit couldn't have slipped through here. Well, no shit. There was a barricade here before. It looks like someone bulldozed right through it. It must be the data pile thieves.
Is this a hidden fissure?
Alley-oop.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are.
Lighter!
Lighter. You know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in a biker gang too.
Track down.
Victory is in sight.
Here we go.
Hold it right there. I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves.
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Caledon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the registration numbers.
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about the loudmouth strategist of the Sons of Caledon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game, but we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles are gone?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keepers. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie. That's hilarious.
Probably not as hilarious as your face behind that helmet.
Small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder. Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine. Listen up. I may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict. Lighter, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Caledon. It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat. I don't think you'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon.
Ember Arena?
Yes. It was tough going for you for a while, huh? Taste of pain must still be fresh in your memory. To be straight with you, our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
Wait, it can't be.
Bet you're shaking in your boots, Lighter. That's right. You know just who we're talking about.
Sorry, what's his name again?
You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak, you cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefing's today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that all true?
Of course it's true.
Fun!
I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of place.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose. Lighter! Take this!
Man,
No!
stop yelling my name like that.
Boink. Dunk. Haha, sucker.
Lost.
Bellum lost? What should we do now? We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Caledon. I'll take responsibility for this.
Okay. Okay. Understood, Bellum.
Lighter, I came here to face you. Now that we fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat. I just didn't expect that after all these years. I still couldn't beat you and reclaim my honor.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place. I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark, cramped hellhole?
Lighter, you mean...
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
I will. Lighter, thank you.
No problem, Bellum.
Lighter, you never intended on remembering my name. You're just messing with me again.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Wow, wow, you big ape. Alright, that one's done. We've got data piles. Alright. Let's fire up the HDD again. Ah, crap, we've missed some shit here. Fairy, clean up the loose ends, please. While we go get the early bird buyer. Oh, a ladies' run. Bernice, Caesar, and Lucy. Alright. Lock and load. Not long after, somewhere near the recycling plant inside the hollow.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Oh, actually, I've got a question. I heard from Wise that the factory in the hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
You're overcomplicating things. But what do you expect from a Montefiore?
Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Starting out with the flamethrowing Bernice. Okay, skip that.
Ethereals, watch out.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
That's right. We can try out our new fuel. Let's give the boars a breather too.
Okay, I'm liking the feel of this one.
These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one is more dangerous, traps or Bernice.
Hold on. This isn't the way to the factory. Since we're already here, we might stumble across some goodies. Are these the goodies you're talking about?
Oh, shit.
Let's prepare for battle first.
Haha.
The flames follow my flow. Catch this one. Hey.
Batter up. the fuck?
Just watch. I'm gonna burn him to the ground. I'm here. Yeah.
That works.
There's a lot of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit.
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No wonder they can still do business here.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League.
Hey, old timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers. But the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price. Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Wait, do we have any Thyrens? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Well, fuck.
Damn, not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
Looks like we've still got a chance to catch them.
Let's get going, Proxy. We gotta go back to get our bikes if we're going to the vehicle graveyard. Can we make it in time?
Don't worry.
Oh, most definitely.
We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Oh, Proxy, I knew we could count on you.
The rendezvous point is near the highway.
Come
We're
on.
almost there.
Master, please beware. Explosive
Ooh, baby.
items detected in the vicinity.
You know what?
Nothing. Watch me burn him to the ground.
Batter up.
Warning. Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
That? What terrible taste.
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internaut username has no right to question my taste.
Shut up! Let's have some fun. More fire.
Hot shot.
Yep. Yeah. Shoot. Oh yeah. Woo.
Yep. Bombs away. Boom!
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
Can't touch me. Beat it.
Let me at him.
Looks like I win this time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great. Piper's already here.
I can finally get my bike. Hip.
Grab that. Good old Piper.
Wow, Piper, you brought the vehicles. I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rolling. Thanks, little old you. Guys, let's ride.
As soon as she finishes speaking, Bernice immediately gets on her bike and rides off. Why am I not surprised with that one?
Slow down, Bernice. You're going too fast.
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead of them. Ooh-wee. You young'uns sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on. Let's head out.
Showtime! Moments later, at near the vehicle graveyard.
Perfect. We're the first to get here.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Whoopsies!
Are you crazy?
Oh, absolutely she is.
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Are you okay?
They're the Foxies! Look! He's a cat siren! We get super too.
Bernice, it's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh yeah! First time you meet should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
Oh, is that it? I haven't had enough fun yet. No.
And already she's dropped.
Okay, that's enough. I give up.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caledon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyran as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? What are you talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrans aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice. This isn't your decision to make.
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Caledon?
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat Thyran.
Don't worry. I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caledon can definitely live up to that.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But I am partial to warm places.
Oh, fuck. That's just funny. I'm sorry. Later that night, after dinner. So full. Nothing beats a good meal after a hard day's work. She's not wrong. Barbara's cooking is amazing. Whether it's mysterious meat burritos or mystery meat skewers, I can't get enough. I think I just saw insect legs or something in there. Protein-packed meals are the best, Wise. Plus, it gives us a taste of the outer ring life. Your phone's ringing. A message, perhaps? Lucy. What's up at this hour? Talk to you about something. I'll wait for you behind the hut. Behind the gas station. Well, yeah, come alone. Don't let anyone else find out. Okay. That's odd. Thanks, Fairy. Before we do that, let's make sure we didn't miss anything on that last run. HDD, story. Okay, yeah, nope, we got it all clean. Sweet. Alright, little Miss Lucy.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Why keep it from the others?
We're in a crucial stage of our preparation for the race, and I don't want this throwing anyone off their game. You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us. I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
You don't suspect any of the other biker gangs?
The Torrid Inferno is a head-to-head duel between us and the Vanquishers. Since one team will end up with the next Overlord, it's best not to cause trouble right now. Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Do you have any suspects in mind?
Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Got it. Just say the word and we'll be there.
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar. Bernice can't keep a secret, and as for Caesar, well, never mind.
You really care about Caesar, don't you?
No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye.
What is it, Proxy? Is there anything else you'd like to know? About Lucius. Wondering how I know about it was him? Lucius loves making others do his dirty work. Hiring mercenaries and keeping his hands clean. He's been using these tricks ever since he became the Overlord's right-hand man. If you dealt with him before, you'd know what I mean. To be honest, I have a feeling he's involved in that accident when you first came to the Outer Ring. And you would be right, Lucy. Looked into it. None of the other Motor League trucks took the route that day. We decided to hire a proxy before settling in Blazewood. So information couldn't have leaked, but Lucius probably got details from Motor League's records of trucks entering New Eridu. I believe he aimed to cause supply loss or even casualties for us. Sorry for getting you dragged into this mess. Proxy's life is never short of risks. It's getting late. I'm out. Go rest. Go get some rest. Alright. Spell. Wait. Come on, game. Really? I have to be facing her or right on top of her? Backwise, what did Lucy say? Lucy got valid concerns. Compared to relatively known enemies, it's threats from nearby that are more concerning. Lucy's investigation might take a while. Why? Since we're free for now, let's kick back and do our own things. That sounds good. Getting late, wise, time to go to bed. Gotta say, though, the view of the hollow against the night sky looks rather interesting. Would you like time to relax? Yep. Go in the room and lay down on a bed that's not the most comfortable, but smells fresh and clean. With Lucy's news on your mind and sleeping in the exhaustion from the hollow, you drift off to sleep. Night passes before you realize it. A new day dawns on the outer ring. Lever boo, going up, please. Thank you. And there's Belle. Hey, Wise, what's up? Alright, next step. If you're worried, shoot Lucy a message and ask her about how the investigation is going. Maybe we can help. Not a bad idea. Couldn't be better. I just was about to message you. Got some clues. Kind of tricky and better if we talk in person. Where we met up last time. On my way. There's Bernice. There's Lighter. With Lucy back here. And Piper with her.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Yes. I wanted to go over the details of the Tour de Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Huh?
Piper, were you testing me just now?
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Her behavior does seem quite bizarre.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Caesar's going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, because that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Night of the Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa's already left town, Wise. Let's pack up and get moving. Betrayed or not? Alright, let's see what happens. I get Lucy. Ooh, I get Piper this time. This ought to be a fun one. And, of course, Lighter Fighter.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
Alright, who am I leading out with? There goes Casa. Up the elevator. Leading out with Lucy.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Okay, can't go this way. Got it.
My pleasure.
So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It'd be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out. You did your best today.
Proxy, where did Casa go?
Let's search the area first.
The ground past barricade looks damp, but no footprints. Did Casa head to the upper level?
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Load up and roll out! Direct hit!
I think this place is a storage area. All right.
All doors are locked and no clues about Casa's whereabouts. Thankfully, we might have a witness here. Let's try asking the Bang Boo over there. What brings you back, Master? I wasn't napping. Huh? You're not Master, or the one with the pointy ears, or the tall guy. Who are you? Did Master ask you to come? The goods are fine, and ether concentration is low here. Everything's all good. Where's your master? Master went to meet with the pointy-eared guy and left through the fissure. The fissure? There's a magical fissure in the storage. Master says it's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes, but I'm too stupid to remember precisely where it is. Master told me to stay away, saying I'd get sucked in and die. If you're looking for Master, go through that fissure. It's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes.
I'm always done.
And by no surprise, we have to go goose chase style with this. Back here. Stacked crates. Among the boxes, you notice one full of sunflint with signs of rummaging, but there's no fissure around. When that Bang Boo, the tall guy took away something from here. Who was that, and what did he take? Over here, maybe? Obviously not. Box full of Blazewood handicrafts with a motorbike nearby, supposedly belonging to Casa. However, there is no fissure around. Maybe over here?
It's the exit! Let's go!
Away we go. Oh! Piper can hold her own. Shit.
There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy, let's take a closer look.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caladon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted me. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
Bro doesn't have a
Not
chance.
like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
He down.
He's trying to escape! After him! Huh?
Caesar, you're here?
Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Costa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you. Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
A microphone.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompeii,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current Overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Well, that was nice of him. Two days later.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moores' doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
You could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy! There you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Oh, what this time?
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Maybe she's not feeling well.
Bernice told me Caesar's going deaf. She didn't respond even after shouting 3 times. You've got to help her. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around.
Oh, ow. Sorry, guys. That sneeze hurt.
Tomorrow, have her
Tried to
take you
suppress
New
it,
Eridu on her
but...
bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
Oh. Tell Belle what happened with Caesar that night. Something troubling Caesar. We saw the information link and cleared Casa's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. Top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing a bit might help clear her head. Alright, let's do it. It's getting late, Wise. You get some rest since you're headed out tomorrow. Yeah. How are we looking on polychrome anyways? 555. I think that might actually be enough to pull another 10. What? Oh, well, I'll take the 3. 3 off. Thank you, Lever Boo. I keep forgetting that the tapes are 160 polychrome per. Since you and Caesar are heading back to the city tomorrow, perhaps you should go to bed early today. Yeah, I go to bed now. Stepping into the room, you flop onto the simple yet cozy bed. With Caesar's city tour around the corner, what should you do? Should I ask Belle what girls are into? You doze off before you realize it. After a period of time, you're awakened by the chirping of birds. Time to prepare to head back to New Eridu. Lucy should have Caesar sorted by now, right? Alright, Leverboo, up we go. Thank you. Hey, Caesar. Proxy, you're here. Lucy mentioned you're heading back to New Eridu to copy the data for the Tour de Inverno. You've been a huge help to the Sons of Claydon, so I want to return the favor. Let me be your assistant bodyguard this time. Now I've got a top-notch assistant and bodyguard. No time to waste. Let's get started then. Alright, let's go. Do I interact with the motorbike? Okay. Let's go. A few hours later at the Random Place store.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you?
When we do get business in the city, we get hold of temporary entry permits. But I rarely make the trip. I was born and raised in the Outer Ring. I still prefer a place that gives you the freedom to roam.
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
Alright, what are we doing in the meantime? Let's try the holiday default plan. Watching movies, drinking tea milk, and shopping. It's Belle's default plan. Caesar's a girl too, and she's around the same age, so she probably won't be too opposed. Yep, let's take Caesar to Luma Square next. It's so weird coming back here and not seeing the random play vehicle parked there. Alright, let's ride to Lumina Square. Oh, cinema in the cities are huge, like a whole block. don't you have cinemas like this in the Outer Ring? We don't have the luxury skyscrapers there. Our cinemas are just some large rooms with video players. We have those open-air drive-in cinemas too. Clear nights, bikers will roll in from miles to catch some awesome movies. Sometimes they even duke it out for a good spot. Didn't expect city cinemas to be so crowded though. Weird, it's usually not this crowded. That's when... Welcome to Gravity Cinema. We'll be showing award-winning movies this week with a unique theme every day. Today's all about thrillers with The Port Peak, Attack on Cybers, The Big Hollow, and Coffee Mate available. I should have picked the cinema. Seems like there's an odd one out. Talk about Coffee Mate, right? While it's labeled romantic comedy, it's today's pick for its heart-racing effect. Most viewers' pulse will go wild. Wait, heart-racing? Really? Are you into that one, Caesar? No, not at all. It's rare cinema trip, so let's just catch a thriller for kicks. Since it's Caesar's call. Sure thing, I'm checking the tickets now. We still have empty seats for Attack on Cybers and Coffee Mate. So 2 Attack on Cyber tickets for you? Hold on a sec. Let's go for Coffee Mate. Huh? Wise? What the sudden change of heart? I surrender. Wait, so you're... Hey, stop laughing! Sorry, no offense, it's just... I feel like I'm seeing another side of you. Alright then, let's go for Coffee Mate. Watch Coffee Mate with Caesar, and after that... Seriously, everyone, even with the characters in the movie, could tell that Angela had a thing for Rob, right? But Rob just wouldn't believe it, almost leading to a misunderstanding. Oh, am I the only one who keeps babbling about the story? I feel like I've discovered a new side of you. Huh? Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I get it. You're getting back at me for earlier, aren't you? Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, this movie makes you laugh out loud in the first half and then makes you fret over the relationship in the second. It really is a movie that gets your heart racing. The best part, it leaves you with a warm feeling after. Thanks for taking me to watch this movie, Wise. So where are we heading next? Let's grab a drink. Okay. Fine, it's totally up to you, but you really need to consider it seriously. Catch you later. Yeah, I'll think about it. After that, the girl wearing glasses leaves. Hey, we'd like some tea milk. She's out of it. Hello! Whoa, I'm sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard's Tea... Huh? Richard Tea Milk? That name rings a bell. When Bernice and I swung by last time, she grabbed a drink from here, and it took us ages to eat. Wait. Eat? Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city, and that she was keen on uncovering the tea milk ingredients used in the city, so she ordered all the toppings on the menu to be added. Oh, God. Typical hyperactive Bernice. I mean the lady on the motorbike, right? I remember her. I'm sorry. While I don't have a huge range of toppings, I should have explained what would happen if you added them all back then. Sorry for the terrible drink you had. No worries, it wasn't your fault. Plus, we had to queue up for a long time to get out of the city for a temporary inspection that day. It saved us from starving. But today, I'll go for a regular one. You would see either buy Coco's recommended tea milk, and then...
We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
How about a walk nearby?
We've got some time to spare. How about we walk around nearby? There's lots of interesting shops in Lumina Square. You might see something you like.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Across the street, a burly man charges through the crowd, followed by several flustered officers.
a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Wise. I'll be right back.
Oh no. Caesar rushes off before she even finished speaking. A few minutes later, you manage to call her.
Hello, Wise?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than Lighter. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
Why do I get the feeling that my hun would be the exact same fucking way? Just charging head first to stop someone.
Humans are sometimes more dangerous than ethereals.
Wow, that's so old school. You sound just like Big Daddy. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I'm a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Wise, can you hear me?
Well, that's unfortunate that... Lost connection. Darn, my phone died. Got ages ago at a yard sale. Looks fine back then, but now it's acting up. The outer ring has many dead zones for signals, so not having a phone isn't really a big deal. But now it's causing trouble. So, young lady, have you managed to contact your friend yet? Oh, your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age, and she changed hers out every year, huh? Your outfit. You're from the outer ring, right? Is there an issue with that? I've got all the papers to enter the city. Oh, it's not what I mean. Most from the outer ring work in the Faunus Court, and it's rare to see one here. Thank you for your help, and next time when we public security officers ask us in to steer clear, just stay put. It's too risky to dash into danger. But I'm not a citizen. I'm from the outer ring. You don't have a duty to protect me, do you? Technically, I guess, but you're still a kid in my eyes. It's only natural for us adults to protect you kids. Don't sweat it. I've kicked my fair share of butts, and I can tell if my foe's tough from a mile away. Speaking of, you're not nearly as tough as that a fugitive. Haven't you considered he lured you into the alley to pick you off away from the crowd? Of course we have. Huh? So why did you... It was an emergency, and we had no backup. If we hadn't acted, he might have snatched an innocent citizen. To be honest, I didn't want to face him head on, but we had no other choice. For some reason, this officer reminds me of old man Greycrow, who retired a while back. Back when I was like 10, a companion hollow emerged, swallowing a few kids who were picking berries. He risked himself to rescue them and wrecked his health, but he always smirked whenever he mentions that incident. What's up, young lady? Nothing. I'm off to meet my friend. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, and thank you again for your help. It's all set. Now I should go meet the proxy. Maybe I should check out that tea milk place first. If anything, go back to where you last parked. Hello? Excuse me, may I ask something? Hello? So distracted. Welcome to Richard Tea Milk, Rich and Milk, Rich. Oh, it's you again. Glad you remember me. Do you know where my friend went? After you dashed across the bridge, your friend got worried and ran after you. Did you two meet up? No, and my phone's dead. Can't reach him at all. See, I'm sorry for not being helpful. No sweat. I'll sort this out. Hey, you alright? You look distracted. How'd you know? Been zoning out. Is it because of that girl with glasses? Oh, is she bullying you? No, she's not. Just a friend tried to talk me out of my job. Talk you out of your job? Yeah, I started working here thinking I would enjoy some tasty tea milk while making a little cash on the side. It's turned into more customer service than I thought. Dealing with people has never been my thing. I was wondering, if this job isn't my thing and the pay isn't great, why should I stick around if I just want to enjoy my tea milk? I'm sorry for venting. It must be tedious hearing about my worries, right? You're all good. If you're thinking of quitting, why hesitate? Because seeing customers happy with their drink, saying it's perfect, it tastes and temperature, it's fulfilling. I want to make drinks that bring relaxation to everyone. Ah, thank you. I think I figured out something. I'll stick around here for a bit longer. Don't mention it. I've just been chatting with you, but what you said made me realize something too. Oh, are you troubled too? Yeah, haha, kinda. My friends have been worried about me. They even found an excuse to drag me into the city to help me unwind. Huh. The experts are acting like nothing happened. That sounds like you got great friends. Yeah, that's why I need to step up too. Oh, so you said you got separated from your friends. How'd you get here to Luminous Square? You rode on my trusty motorcycle, of course. Oh, right. I'll just head to the parking lot and wait for him. Well, thanks for the hint. I'm leaving. You're welcome. Come back again soon. Oh, absent-minded and helpful. You gotta love that combination. Excuse me, pardon me. Dash across the street. Well, look who's here. Caesar, you're here. Thought you asked me to wait at the tea milk store for you. I was worried. And by the time I found those pub sec officers, they told me you had already left. Couldn't contact you, and I was afraid of losing you again, so I just stayed here. Sorry, it's all because my phone was malfunctioning, but now that we're together, let's head back to 6th Street. Didn't realize it got so late. You're right, we should be getting back. Too bad we couldn't hang out more. No worries, I actually had quite a meaningful time here. After a while, you returned around to play with Caesar.
The data should have finished copying by now, and it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the outer ring want to live here.
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the outer ring.
Wise, it really is you. Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're doing good, thanks Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Tour d'Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the Hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us, but you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the Hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Tour d'Inferno. Pompeii is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
I had a blast today, Proxy. All thanks to you. Plus, chatting with you totally made me feel so much better. Best of luck with the Tour d'Inferno. Since we're done here, let's return to the outer ring. I'll wait for you at the parking lot. Don't think there's anything left for me to do in here. Let's go. Let's haul back. Meanwhile, somewhere in the oilfield district.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Again, there's something about him that just doesn't sit right. Hey, Belle. Everything is set for the Tour d'Inferno wise, and Caesar's looking sharp, too. Competition's just around the corner, so if there's any last-minute preparations needed, let's get it done ASAP. All set. Let's lock in. Alright, let's rest up for the Tour d'Inferno. Finally, the day of the tour arrives. Caesar and the crew are already on the move for the kickoff. Wise, let's link up HD and get EOS started. The race from which a hero was born. Ooh, I love that title. Fire it up. With Caesar, Lighter, and Lucy. Old oil field district to the Inferno starting point.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live, gather around! It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here!
That's not very
30,
interesting.
40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero!
expect so many people. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Toward Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the Hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions! Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars! Challenging, we have the Sons of Caledon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter! The rules are simple. Charge into the Hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
Alright, folks, take your positions. The Toward Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they pass the fort. Can we expect an epic showdown in the Hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the Hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Alright. Let the chaos begin. Took us long enough. Use A and D to move left and right. Hold the boost button to consume fuel and acceleration. Safely push through obstacles on the road. Press dodge button to perform a dodge, using dodge to avoid obstacles. Okay.
Alright, we're in the Hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the Hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Woohoo!
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road
Rush
ahead.
past them.
You okay?
Not at all. My hair is full of sand. That's what you get for being so slow.
There are more and more ether crystals around.
Huh?
Ether concentration levels are up too. Everybody be careful. There's a huge building over there.
Nope, get the box.
Probably
Fuck, I
an oil
missed.
refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Whoa, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Oh man, I thought I could use the truck as a ramp. Up top!
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Almost flawless.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay?
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound?
ground's shaking. Everyone, watch out.
Some moments later.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your bang boo alright?
I'm fine. How are you holding up?
I'm alright, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. Lucy and Leiter are missing. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route, recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy. You mean an explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust? Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait a minute. Isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
What did you say, Wise? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Since we found this stuff, it wasn't an accident. We were sabotaged.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Why, something's wrong. Fairy says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes. I think Wise's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or...
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
Got it. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Wise, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Leiter and Lucy.
Alright, let's party. Party in the Hollow.
Proxy, we don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Ugh, there's no end to these things.
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry.
Go to Locust.
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike.
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now. Not even close.
Speed bag.
There it is.
Let me at.
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
Direct hit.
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Soon after, Caesar and the others quietly approached the figure.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. It's where the explosion happened.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You okay?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno, but now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me, or does something feel off about Moors? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Your worst nightmare.
Not gonna happen.
Gotcha now.
Tremble before.
Come on.
Check down.
Victory is in sight.
Looks like I win this time. This isn't good. He's trying to get away.
Moors, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us. Victory's mine!
And charge up abilities. Cinderglow Lake, Tour de Inferno finish line.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years.
Uh-oh.
What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right.
Traitor.
I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether. It will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control!
What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Meanwhile...
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Ferry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Strike zone!
Come on, face me head on!
Can't stop a raging blaze!
Well, buddy, still got good to go. Lucy, Ladder, how are your rides holding up? Wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging in there. Sounds good too. Alright, let's roll. We got a boss to beat. Some moments later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
Ooh, that is not a good look for him.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere!
you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
This is one of the more nightmarish transformations. Let's do it. All in, don't hold back.
Hey! Old man!
Beat a champion!
It's useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Sight!
Can't stop the raging blade!
Let's roll!
Charge right now!
Together!
That was only the first wave in 30 seconds. Second form. Worse than before.
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up,
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Raging blade! I'm unstoppable! Ah!
Together!
Home run!
Let's roll! There's more to battle! And just glory! Continue.
Gotcha now!
Looks like I win.
Our champion deserves a rest.
Amazing play.
Nice one!
Come on, just a bit more!
And he's gone.
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake. In a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
What are you
I'll
doing,
get the
Caesar?
Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Stop! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Lava blast! Well, she delivered. But at what cost?
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Heads up!
Yo, we meet again.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Talk about a hell of a ride. Three days later.
Wise, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you, you shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under control.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with Eos's recordings that day. The old oil field bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as he rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, But isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved. That lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
It's your fault for saying that. Lucy was still crying when we left the hollow.
Yeah, Lucy was really scared I would die. But now everything's fine. Both me and Cinder Lake. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Hey, a sun flint. Hopefully not bugged this time.
Wow, a sunflint!
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
It means a lot. I love it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Everyone's feeling bummed about you leaving, Proxy. Why not go and say goodbye? Big Daddy heard about what happened with Tour de Inferno and came over to help me hold down on the fort. He's eager to meet you, too. Got anything else on your mind? About Perlman's situation. Well, he's been improving these days, but he's not fully conscious yet or able to chat. But don't worry, I'll give you the heads up once he's ready to talk. Thank you. Stay in touch, Proxy. We'll be missing you. Alright, Belle. Let's get the hell out of here. Should we head out? Yeah, let's head home. Caesar mentioned that they'd take us near New Eridu, so we just need to focus on driving. Car window seems like an endless scroll painting, with the car's movement and bumps. The desolation of the outer ring slowly turns into the colors of New Eridu.
The sound of Caesar's motorcycle has completely faded. It looks like we're about to leave the outer ring.
Cinder Lake is safe, and Caesar is the new overlord. This Outer Ring adventure is finally wrapping up.
Thinking about how Cinder Lake was almost extinguished, and now we're laughing and driving home, it feels like a dream.
You seem very reflective.
What's wrong, Belle? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But watching Caesar fall, that feeling of helplessness, I never want to go through that again. Just like that time.
Belle.
Wise. No wonder we're family. You must be thinking the same thing I am, right, Wise? This is the edge of the city. Eos and Fairy are here too. It's time.
Silently turning the steering wheel, the random place vehicles turns onto a road away from the main avenue.
Master, you have deviated from your course, recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Fairy. We are going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
The car follows the city's edge, heading into the quieter and quieter areas. The road signs show fewer route options as they go, eventually leaving only one destination. Towards the ruins of the old capital, at the edge of the chasm.
We're here. Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the Fall of the Old Capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the Old Capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shuryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
One carries away her unfinished words. Belle picks up Eos and approaches the protective fence. The bamboo stretches out a small hand. It has a red scarf to the metal net. The colorful cloth dances in the wind.
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information. Resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and Eos are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent. Because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
Hoshimi Miyabi.
The head of Section 6. Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide rainbow. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Miyabi goes straight to the monument by protective fence and softly touches one of the names inscribed.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. but I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
She looks over with a piercing gaze as if something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
That night. With the dust settled, all we gotta do now is wait for Perlman to wake up. If our suspicions are correct, the mastermind behind Perlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. The activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to smart crystalline lenses. Could the sacrifice have something to do with the Helios Academy? And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? We're inching closer to the truth, but we have to stay cautious. Yeah, our enemy went after PubSec officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not foes we can handle alone. Luckily, we've got some solid allies. Absolutely. The Cunning Hares, Bellbog Heavy Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, the Sons of Claydon, maybe even Zuyuan and Qingyi. With them on our side, we're not doing this solo anymore. Second assistant, you forgot to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion in all of New Eridu. How could we forget about Fairy? Thank you for your trust, Master. I'm here to help, as always. Man, that was a bit cheesy, you two. It's late now, and I've got to get the store to run tomorrow. Let's head to bed. Good night, Belle. Just like that. With a bit of awestruck, we have Chapter 4 completed. Let's hit the sack. Forte, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then. Not even between you and your sibling. The memories are fresh. Like, teacher, we have already... Well, we are almost to the end of it, guys. One more chapter, which I will say is gonna be a hell of a ride. I mean, if I could just jump right into it right here and now, I would. But I think we have a bonus story that we have to do. So we're actually gonna bid farewell to Wise and Belle here as we claim up our rewards and maybe wrap this up. Okay, that's not going to give me nothing. Do I have enough, though, for what I want? Not quite. I'm 100 short on Polychrome, but that's okay. So, anyway, mail? Oh, shit! Wait, maybe. Okay. 1 golden proxy award. Okay, so looks like I've got enough to trigger 1 more pull. Now let's do it. I mean, 50-50 odds, guys. It's either going to be this pull or the next pull, because the lower the number, the better the odds. So, let's wrap up today's stream with 1 more poll. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, only 1 A rank. Okay. Who did we get? Ah, Master Pan. Ah. So close, and yet so far. Well, anyways, guys, thank y'all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're getting near the end of Chapter 1, and still anxiously waiting for Chapter 2 to unlock. It's still in preview mode before we can hit Chapter 2. But I think in the next chapter, Chapter 5, everything's going to come together and make sense. But anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. I will see y'all in the next video. Oh, and comment down below if you like it when I have an idea of what the hell I'm doing, or if I'm completely clueless. I'll read the comments, and in the future, I will proceed based off of how you guys respond. If you guys like it when I'm just completely clueless and have no idea what I'm getting myself into, then so be it. But anyways, guys, see you in the next stream. Stay classy, stay unique, stay true to you. Bye, guys.